James Early, and I'm joined by Joe Mager. We're here to answer one of your questions via an Ask a Fool video series. Today's question comes over Facebook from another guy named James. I like that already. James asks, what is the average amount of time doing research Uncle Joe Mager and James Early spend on a stock? I would like to know how long a professional spends before making a decision. Now, I just have to ask, Uncle Joe Mager, is there something here that I don't know about, Joe?
That's a nickname from Market Foolery. At some point, Bill Mann referred to me as Uncle Joe because I was curmudgeonly.
Do you like that? Do you like that name?
My wife hates it, actually.
Your wife hates it. Okay, but what about you? What about you?
I'm just okay with it.
Gotcha. Okay, so what do we say to James?
Yeah, so I just throw darts, but
Me too.
that doesn't always work. So a lot of the time, I'd put it like this, is that the longer you've spent investing, the less time you need on each new idea. So you look at someone like Warren Buffett, he can very decisively move in with a lot of cash and say, I'm going to invest in this distressed bank. But that's because he's been looking at this bank off and on for 50 years, literally. If you are looking at a company for the first time, you're going to need to spend more time on that. But the nice thing is, the more time you spend in the market, the less time you need.
So true. And that's basically my thinking exactly, too. And Joe and I have fairly similar approaches. Sometimes, James, it's maybe there's not enough days in a month. We're just cranking through stocks and you value something, you hope it's going to come out well, it doesn't, over and over and over. Other days, I've got this Rolodex of names in my head. I know what will make me like a certain stock. That happens, so boom, it's just a day. It really varies. But we do have that sort of bench of years of knowledge spending on these stocks, and we also have analysts to help us too. So it's kind of all over the map. The main thing is just getting the stock done right.
Yeah, and I think one thing we're big fans of here is using watch lists. So when I started at The Fool, I was amazed that a lot of the guys like James, Bill Mann, have these huge mental Rolodexes of companies, and there's an idea for every type of theme or macro situation, different degrees of leverage within all of those. And so that's the kind of thing that just comes with experience, but a great way to start working towards that is to just start putting together like an Excel spreadsheet with your favorite companies in terms of like competitive advantage, products that you love, and just watching them over time, and you'll get to know them better, and as they get cheap or do something really well that you're excited about, you'll be more ready to pounce when the time comes.
All right, James, well, I hope that answers your question, and thanks to you, and thanks to all who watched. If you'd like more, just go to Fool.com. Thank you.
People on the show may have interest in the stocks they talk about, and the Motley Fool may have formal recommendations for or against. Don't buy or sell stocks based solely on what you hear.